Welcome back to North Dakota Today. I'm Jesse Ahmet, and speaking of New Year's resolutions, weight loss is a common goal for many folks approaching the new year. And co-founders of Progress Weight Management, Cody Baxter and Stephanie Severson, are joining us to share about their weight management program. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So tell us about why you decided to start this business.
Tackle that one.
Yeah, well, we were PAs at a large health system and getting into this weight management as part of our practice and realized that starting an independent practice would allow us to fully realize our vision for how we wanted to do things.
Oh,
so
I love this.
we opened in July, and we're about 4 months in here and just really enjoying being able to help our patients the way we want to do it.
Right. So working for somewhere before you saw really a need is what I'm hearing from you, and like, how can we better serve this need? And so you opened Progress Weight Management.
Yep.
That's amazing. Okay, tell us, how are you different from other weight management systems? Because of course, going into the New Year's, it's like, all right, everybody wants to lose weight. We've heard it. It's hard to match what we know and making ourselves do it. So tell us, what's different about you guys?
I think what makes us different and stand out is we individualize the treatment to every patient. So there's no cookie cutter plans.
Love that.
We're going to review your entire medical history. What medications are you on? What other diagnoses do you have? Have you had any surgeries? And kind of incorporate a lifestyle recommendation that fits for what works for you. A nutrition plan for somebody who's a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids is going to be different than somebody who's retired. So gearing that towards each person and then being very comprehensive overall.
Yeah, and I love that you've got the PA background, that you can really feel confident coming to you knowing you've got that. In my previous life, I was a dietitian, so I'm really digging the whole.
So was I.
Were you really?
Yes,
Very
I was
cool.
a dietitian before I went back to PA school.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then we actually have a registered dietitian on staff with us as well.
Wow.
Knowing how important that role is.
So that makes it a huge difference from, all the other weight loss systems that are out there, and some of the different, when you dig into the research, that is really a unique thing too, to have your kind of medical background, you being also a registered dietitian, having a registered dietitian on staff, being PAs, that really sets you apart. Probably also helps you in this next area in how to navigate insurance. So how do you help people with that?
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest concerns and hurdles that patients have. And so it's hard enough to navigate the health system before we incorporate insurance. And so that's another challenge that comes up. So I think the fact that we do this day in and day out and kind of know the tips and tricks and the ins and outs of the system really allow us to navigate that as much as possible. So we do take insurance like a typical medical office visit, and we accept most major insurances, but we also have a self-pay option, and we're incorporating a membership option starting in 2024 that allows people who may not have the coverage or may not be in network to still access our care. We want to be as accessible as possible for anyone who wants to see us.
That is awesome. And I wouldn't have even thought, I think a lot of people don't think of insurance covering for weight loss, and so that's a really good point to be bringing up too, that might be something that your plan covers. And then, like you mentioned, you've got some options even if it isn't in network, or other ways to pay as well. So important for health overall. I don't have to tell the two of you. So how do we get more information?
So you can go to our website, progressweight.com.
Okay.
We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Our website is full of information that, and if you don't find what you're looking for, give us a call and one of us will help answer any questions that you have.
Awesome. What else have I forgotten here? You've got such a neat business and a partnership here. What else would you like people to know? Maybe why it's a good time to start now versus waiting till the first?
Yeah, I think getting some momentum into the new year is always a good thought process to have, and there's no reason. The best day to start is today.
True.
Is what we tell our patients. I think one big thing that a lot of questions people have about is some of the newer weight loss medications, and the thing I'll say about that is something that we consider ourselves subject matter experts on, and so we can really help people with some of those options if that's what they're interested in. And too often we think about whether it's lifestyle or a medication, and really it's a both for a lot of people. And so there are things that work together, and it's not an either or decision.
That's a really good point to bring too, because I think sometimes people think, like you said, either or like this medication is going to be the magic thing, and it's nice to know, you're going to have to work together, just like everything else. It's not a, we all wish it was a magic wand kind of situation, but we need to put in the work too. And that really sets you apart as well, to have that knowledge base too. So, well, wonderful. Well, one more time, how can people get in touch with you right before the new year? Today, like you said, best day to start is today.
So they can go to progressweight.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here, Stephanie and Cody. Appreciate your time, and be sure to reach out to them. Start those New Year's resolutions right away. Well, make sure you stick around. We will be back in just a little bit for more North Dakota Today.